1000lb sisters Amy Slaton announces brand new health update after revealing current weight. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Following a sarcastic comment from a critic, Amy Slaton from 1000lb sisters opened up about her efforts to take care of her health and manage her weight. Tammy Slaton and Amy appeared on the show together to document their weight loss journeys, leading to frequent comparisons between their fitness progress. Initially, Amy was praised for her rapid weight loss and approval for weight loss surgery, while Tammy faced difficulties overcoming her unhealthy eating habits. However, in 1000lb Sisters Season 7, Tammy not only shared the news of her 500-pound weight loss, but also underwent skin removal surgery. The 1000lb Sisters star has faced criticism about allegedly gaining weight and not focusing on her health. Despite the backlash, Amy recently posted on Instagram about using coffee to dye fabric. However, @HeatherNelly made a snide comment suggesting that Amy may not be prioritizing her diet. The comment said, "I'm gonna remember these posts next season when she's staring at the camera saying, 'I don't have time to worry about my diet.'" Amy responded, stating, "I've been eating healthy lately." In 1000lb Sisters Season 7, Tammy's impressive weight loss transformation became the focus. At the same time, Amy faced criticism for quickly entering a serious relationship with Brian Loveborn and accepting his marriage proposal after just 4 months of dating. Speculation arose that Amy had stopped actively trying to lose weight because she had achieved her goal of becoming a mother. Amy is likely aware of these criticisms, which may have motivated her to prioritize her health once again. She is taking responsibility for having lost focus, but is now working to regain control. Amy had previously acknowledged that she engaged in emotional eating as a result of stress and her responsibilities as a parent. However, now that she has transitioned to eating a healthier diet, it appears that she's in a better emotional state than she was before. Amy's recent update on her health indicates that she's dedicated to maintaining a healthy diet and has already taken significant steps to manage her weight. While she continues to be the primary caregiver for her 2 children, Gage and Glenn, she has learned to balance her parental duties with prioritizing her health and well-being. Although Amy has received some praise in recent months, she has also faced massive criticism. Her relationship with Brian didn't receive the warm reception she had anticipated, and she was even accused of being jealous of her sister, Tammy, who recently underwent skin removal surgery. However, Amy is no longer allowing others to dictate her story. She has started clapping back at critics and making it clear that she remains committed to maintaining her health. Despite gaining a few pounds, the 1000lb Sisters cast member is already working to lose them. Tammy Slaton from 1000lb Sisters is sharing previously unheard details about her gastric sleeve surgery after getting her extra skin removed. Tammy began her weight loss journey in 2020 at over 600 pounds and has since faced significant ups and downs. She underwent gastric bypass surgery, lost a substantial amount of weight, and celebrated milestones, including skin removal surgery in 1000lb Sisters Season 7. Along the way, Tammy dealt with relationship problems such as the death of Tammy's husband, Caleb Willingham. However, in 2024, Tammy has finally found happiness after getting her much-awaited surgery and a fiancé. Tammy's latest in-person appearances have been making a lot of noise online. Her latest was in a podcast where she shed light on her relationship and her health. A Creative Chaos podcast on Instagram shared a clip from their chat with Tammy, where the host opened up about getting a gastric sleeve surgery in 2018. Hunter Azell spoke about how he couldn't finish all his food on his plate after the procedure. He added, "Them pre-op diets, they're pretty nuts," which made Tammy let out a sigh. She revealed she was on a liquid pre-op diet. She mentioned the liquid protein, but she couldn't recall what it was called. "It's nasty," Tammy remembered. The host asked Tammy if she'd tried the Fairlife shakes, but she mentioned how all the milk stuff makes her feel sick. She prefers to eat dry powder. She likes to eat her protein instead of adding milk to it to make shakes. Before her gastric sleeve surgery, Tammy followed a high-calorie diet that included excessive soda intake with up to 8 to 12 cans a day and relied heavily on comfort foods like ramen noodles and soup. She often ate in large portions, which added to her health issues. Her diet plan before and after surgery focused on high protein, low carbohydrate, and low sugar meals. Post-surgery, she began with pureed foods, then soft foods, and later transitioned to solids while maintaining her healthier eating habits and avoiding soda completely. Tammy continues to carefully manage her health and weight to maintain the progress she has made. This involves following a balanced lifestyle that includes mindful eating, staying hydrated, and making smart food choices. Although the surgery helped her achieve major weight loss goals, it came with its own challenges. Tammy has inspired thousands of fans on their health journeys, yet she remains honest about the struggles she faced. Her openness about the hard work behind her transformation makes her story both relatable and motivating for others trying to get fit. Tammy appears to either dislike milk or may be lactose intolerant. She might benefit from mixing her protein powder with water instead of dry scooping it. Dry scooping can cause choking, coughing, and respiratory issues from inhaling the powder. Mixing with water helps with digestion, absorption, and hydration. It's unclear if she still includes protein powder in her diet, but Tammy has maintained her weight since surgery by following bariatric guidelines. She's now open about life moments 1,000 lb sisters didn't capture. Tammy Slaton appeared to get a little emotional while describing the full extent of her massive weight loss journey during a recent interview. The 1,000 lb sisters star's tone of voice notably shifted as she revealed that, today, she's almost into a medium, which averages around an 8, 10 in women's sizes, on the most recent episode of Logan and Hunter Ezel's Creative Chaos podcast. As the TLC star proudly revealed the current size, she seemed to choke herself up a bit, giving a shy smile as her voice cracked while she reflected on the drastic nature of her approximately 500 lb weight loss. When Slaton first embarked on this journey, she started off in an 8X, which is generally equivalent to a 48W in US women's plus sizes. Today, fans find themselves jumping for joy for the reality star, who they say is looking fit. "You are glowing at Queen Tammy, 86. One fan gushed. "Well done, you look great." "Girl, you're slaying it," someone else agreed. "So proud of all that you've done for yourself. Love seeing you sparkle." "I love you, girl, you look amazing," another praised, while several others followed suit. "Just imagine what old Tammy would say if you showed her a picture of this current Tammy," one other fan suggested. "I hope that you are so proud yourself." "Tammy, I hope you are as proud of yourself and we are of you," another commenter wished. "Such an amazing thing you've accomplished." TLC aired the new 1,000 lb Sisters Season 7 episode on June 24, 2025. The latest episode featured clips of the cast members from past events. Along with looking back at their journey, the bonus episode also featured a fun conversation between Amy and Tammy. The two dressed up as medical professionals and acted as doctors while performing surgeries on the Fruits. TLC also released a conversation between Chris, Amanda, and Misty. It showed how Chris wanted Amanda to stay closer to them, and there was another clip featuring their trip to London. However, fans didn't appreciate witnessing a look-back clip in the latest 1,000 lb Sisters Season 7 bonus episode. Show. Fans shared their views about the latest episode and old clips on the social media platform X. "That's what I want to know. I'm disappointed to see that tonight it's just going to be another look back. We don't need more looks back." #1000 lb Sisters, a fan commented on X. "The last 2 weeks plus next week are all fluff. Nothing new that I see listed." #1000 lb Sisters, another 1000 lb Sisters fan wrote. For the latest 1000 lb Sisters Season 7 bonus episode, viewers witnessed sisters Amy and Tammy dressed up as doctors. They enjoyed their time playing doctors with some fruits and their surgeries. "All of us have been under the knife, now it's our turn to hold the knife," Tammy said. As she showed the medical equipment, a knife in her hand, Amy asked who wanted to get probed. Listening to her sister, 1000 lb Sisters star Tammy couldn't control her laughter. Tammy then went ahead and announced that it was time for her surgery. As Amy added she was the doctor, Tammy's immediate response was. Amy then revealed what they were going to do with the medical equipment and the fruits they had with them. "So today we are going to do some surgery of our own. We're going to make some frankenfruit." Seeing Tammy clueless about frankenfruit, 1000 lb Sisters star Amy said it was where they would stitch two fruits together, like a surgery. She mentioned how a pear mixed with an avocado would make a great pair by stitching them together. To make an ultimate frankenfruit, everything would be mixed together. While Amy had peaches, an orange, a mango, a pear, guava, avocado, a banana, and watermelon. Tammy got cantaloupe, melon, jackfruit, papaya, and bananas. While going through the fruits, Amy couldn't stop with the fruit jokes, which Tammy was surprised to witness. Seeing Amy getting a plum and a banana to stitch together, Tammy said she was genuinely squared. Amy got a piece of plum and put it inside the banana. When she was asked what that surgery would be called, Amy responded. The two enjoyed their time together, but fans online disagreed with the old clips featured in the episode. There was a conversation between Chris, Amanda, and Misty when they went out bowling. Fans also saw the cast members' previous